What's going on, Reds? It's your boy BHM Barnes. Special guest joining me today, our boy Buzz from LVFC TV. Big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you smash that like button, comment, subscribe. I put a poll in the on the chat as well with a question. I appreciate everyone could just answer that question. Let me see the results and how everyone's feeling. Liverpool today, we won 4-3 against Spurs at Anfield. I'm happy for the 3 points, but we got a lot to talk about when it comes to this game. Buzz, bro, what's your thoughts on this game, man?
Big up, man. Big up, Beijing Buzz. Thanks for having me and everybody in the chat. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, and you're doing all that stuff. Yeah, to be honest with you, look, I'm happy. We won the game. But I was very disappointed in how we pretty much capitulated and we got very lucky in the end.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I believe it's an improvement, but nevertheless, you know what I mean? Like, based on the games that we've won, we need to improve on our performances as well. And today, I felt, for about 15 minutes, we were the better team, and the rest of the time, we could have got smoked out.
I agree, because those men hit like 3 posts, right?
Absolutely. And some would argue as well, the guy who actually scored the winner might not have been on the pitch.
Big up, Crab.
Yes, bless up.
I'm going to be honest with you, Buzz. That actually should have been a red card, man. We got away with it, to be honest. Hey, Lucy.
Hi.
Big up, Lucy.
Yeah. Okay, go. Bye.
Yeah, we got away with that one, to be honest. There's two particular calls we got away with. There's that one, and then the Ibu foul in the box as well. I was absolutely shocked that was not called as a penalty.
Bro, the referee wasn't calling nothing for us either.
Well, I agree with you because
attorney's a dick, bro.
That was against them. Yeah, because Skip's stamp on Diaz, you could say that was wild and reckless, and that could have been a red card as well. So, I mean, it could have gone both ways.
Absolutely.
You had the diabolical referee, Paul Tierney. He hates Liverpool for some reason. He says he doesn't.
He
doesn't have an agenda.
For sure.
Klopp went off on him on the with the media apparently after the game, which is probably going to cost him some money out of his pocket. But
he got lots, man.
Season, so that ain't going to really affect him.
Well, Klopp should go off on the defense because the defense.
Yeah, the defense was bad. The defense.
Hey, y'all, VVD need to hold pine, man, for a little bit. Catch yourself, you know what I mean?
He ain't the only one, but that's the truth.
Him and Robbo need to hold some pine.
Yeah, facts. So I posted that question there in the chat. You know, I want to see what. So the question is, I want to get both of your takes on it. When Harvey starts, are we weaker defensively?
Go on, Crab. You can answer this one first, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. I don't feel Harvey bring nothing towards the defensive side of the football at all. Understand? So yeah, he doesn't. He just runs around, man. For me, he's just a running around dude. I don't know what exactly is his role, but yeah. At least Hendo covers some kind of ground defensively. You know, he might be shit at other things, but yeah, he covers some defensive ground.
That's how I feel too. Baz, what about you, bro?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, all right, I like this boy. I do like this boy, right? But I don't believe he should be playing in that middle. All right, this boy is. When you get a player, yeah, if you do see some kind of potential, you do put him in. All right, just like what they did with Trent. Trent was always a central midfielder as a youngster, but you know what? He did work right back. You put him at right back, he was good. But like now, it's time to where he can showcase his talent. You put him there. Yeah. Now, the same thing with Harvey. Harvey was a brilliant forward player. Yeah, and I believe if somebody's good there, you play him there. Yeah, because Salah doesn't have any competition. And when Salah had that little one or two little moments where he was resting, when my guy was playing on the right wing, he was decent. He needed games to improve.
Yeah.
Well, I believe when they play him in the middle, okay, he's looking too much to Salah. Salah's his idol. Yeah, he's not doing much himself. He's trying, but it's very easy when you've got your idol on your right hand side. You're going to give him the ball. You're not going to do too much with it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? He's a bit starstruck for me. So I
Yeah.
believe he offers energy and maybe a little bit of creation, but he doesn't do what the Hendos would do. He don't go back because his game is not that. He's going forward. So he's
Yeah.
not going to help out. So I
Yeah.
believe we are weaker.
Yeah. Good analogy there, Baz, because I feel the exact same way. I find from a defensive standpoint, and you hit the nail on your head, he loses his man, his positional awareness is not there. That's because he's a forward-thinking player. He doesn't know how to fill in these roles, fill in the spots that's needed to be defensive, to help Trent out, and it causes us a whole boatload of problems. Every time he's played, we've gotten opened up like a can of sardines every single time. I mean, so, and I agree with you. He should be covered from Mo. When Mo's not playing, Harvey goes into that right wing, or you pull Mo off, you put Harvey in Mo's position. You do not put him in the midfield. I agree with you 100%. And everyone in the chat agrees with us because it's 100% yes. Everyone believes that we are worse defensively with him playing in the midfield. Crazy. I am not very happy with this game. I thought the first 15, 20 minutes, we controlled that game. We were on the front foot. We were on fire. We could have smoked these guys because this team, let's be real, is very, very bad. Spurs is not good. And then for some reason, these guys got very unprofessional, I would call it. They slacked off. They got complacent. They started making stupid passes and let Spurs right back into the game. And then we got opened up. We got the first goal, and then the second one came, and then the last one came to tie up the game. This should have never been in this situation to begin with, being 3-0 up and allow a team to come back and score.
At home, too. At home.
Very
after a certain amount of time, the crowd is dead. Nobody wasn't making a noise. The crowd was just silent.
Yeah.
I mean, these men should be singing the whole game, but yeah, I can't blame the crowd. It's the players too, you know. Yeah, we got kind of complacent for sure. And yeah. Man.
I didn't like what I saw. Brutal. It was bad.
And Richarlison scored his first goal against us, bro.
And it had to be him. And it had to be him of all people.
Oh my days.
You know what I mean?
How stupid he looks taking off his shirt and then losing the game still.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let me not. Oh man, let me not talk about that. He's something else.
Yeah, bro.
That boy.
Madness,
oh my days.
Listen, if we play like this against Brentford, we're gonna get smacked up here.
Yeah, I mean, it will be very.
I'm telling you, man.
It would be very. It ain't gonna be good. That's the truth. It's not gonna be good if we play like that. And we got Brentford. That's
they got pace everywhere, man. Trust me. Sure.
They do. And they cooked us the last time, right? So
yeah.
It could be exactly the same thing all over again.
Absolutely.
Mad, absolutely madness. Madness. All right. So let me get into the player ratings. We can start with Ali. Baz, will you rate Ali in this game?
I don't think he did that bad. He couldn't do nothing about the goals, to be fair. Even that Richarlison goal. If you look at the replays,
he tried, man.
He tried his he was near it, but just not near enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And his defenders let him down. Ultimately, you know what I mean. That one was what you could say. Nunes should have covered it or should have done something a little bit more, but he didn't. And he didn't have the best game, but he didn't have the poorest game. So I'm going to give him an average. So I'd give him about a 6. I think 6 is probably fair. He was calm. He was just doing Ali things. You know what I mean? He weren't flapping on any ball. He couldn't do anything. So I think 6 is fair.
6 is fair. Cool. Crab?
Yeah, I feel the same way too. I mean, like he didn't really do much. He didn't really change the game or anything, make any fantastic saves or anything like that.
He did
Really?
make one fantastic
Yeah,
save
he did. Yeah, yeah,
from
yeah,
Pedro
yeah.
Porro, that rifle from the right side, and he
Yeah.
got his hand on it to tip it
Yeah.
over the top crossbar.
Mm.
Yeah, and one of the goals, the Harry Kane goal went through his legs. Which I don't know. I guess that happens a lot. I don't know.
It had some pace on it, so I can't really fault it. And he was
Yeah,
moving across.
that was
So,
Van Dijk falling over. But yeah, I would give him a 6 too. Yeah, 6 is average. Yeah, it was about a 6 game for sure.
oh, Virgil. All right, yeah, for me, yeah, I was gonna give Ali a 7 for me personally, but that's all right. Let me just go through these here quick. So this is yeah, so Baz said big chat. Make sure you smash the like. Yeah, make sure you smash that like. Jared agreed. Like and subscribe. Revenite, that was stressful. Yeah, it shouldn't have been though. Still a win is a win, but
3 points, man. We'll take it anyway.
I'll take 3 points.
Absolutely.
Captain Sal, big up.
Big up, Sal.
So big up, bro.
Extremely lucky win, Rob Spurs, but I'll take it. Yeah, me too. Big up, Pops. Pops should be on shortly. Big up, K.
Yes, I big up. Kid.
Terrible refereeing. Yep.
Paul Tierney, man, that guy is one of the worst, bro.
Yep, he is.
He balanced himself well today because he could have given a penalty for them.
True that. True.
You know what I mean?
True. You're right.
Penalty, red card, with Jota.
Yep.
Anything could have happened. So it kind of like, you know what I mean? Can't bring the Terminator just yet.
It's true. Great first 20 to 30 minutes, but after that, it was all Spurs. Lucky to get the win. Yep, lucky to get the win. Klopp needs to show the same energies towards FSG as he did to the referee. I agree, 100%.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. He's not gonna throw the bosses under the bus. I feel he don't bring anything to the attack either. Yeah, Harvey to me was non-existent today. The only thing he did was that wicked pass to Gakpo. That was brilliant. But outside of that, I can't think of anything else Harvey did. 20 minutes of good football, 70 minutes of crap. We are very fortunate to win. Yep.
Liverpool, man. That's what they call us, right? Liverpool.
Yeah, I know. Even
12, man.
Expressions had the same thing. He called us out too again. Big up, Chris. Sup, everyone. Very shaky performance today. A bit embarrassing, to be honest. I'm starting to worry about these wins are covering up the mess, but glad that Diaz scored. Yeah, I was very happy for him.
Yeah.
Big up, Marianne.
Big up, man.
Very, very happy for Diaz. Harvey's a right winger, not a midfielder. Exactly. 70 minutes of rubbish. Nothing positive to take from that. Yeah.
Sure.
Ali 7, 6, 7. Pops is a 7. Sent you a perfect video via Twitter. I get checked out 12th, man. I've seen the videos already. It's been pretty crazy.
The memes coming out on Van Dijk, bro. The memes
I've seen a couple of them already. I got shared some in the chats.
But he really slipped, didn't he? It looked like a slip to me.
He slipped. I think he slid on the pitch, and then because Perisic didn't do anything serious.
You think he got dribbled? You think he got nutmeg?
No, you know what? The thing is, all right, when you look at it this way, it could be a slip, but I think he got sent.
You think so?
He did get sent. He came back with change, but he still got sent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. It's not too often you see Van Dijk on his back.
No, absolutely.
I think that's probably
he don't get his clothes dirty, bro. He don't get his kit dirty. No
that's
chance.
What I'm saying. That hair dude be perfect though. You know what I'm saying?
Redbird, man. Yeah, you got a blessing. You've been out all day. You didn't see the game. Oh, don't watch the replay, bro.
Watch the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's all you do. Watch the first 20 minutes.
You can watch it because we won, but yeah, if you want the highlights, just go to, you know what I mean, the first 15 minutes and then the last kick, pretty much the last
kick of the ball. Yep.
Yeah. Big up, Jamie. Big up,
Jamie.
Bless
everyone. Make sure you go and subscribe to Jamie Phillips Football Chat. Jenny had a wicked stream this afternoon as well. Philip, that bad, eh? Yeah.
It was rough.
All right, so Trent.
Shall I go? I'll go with this one. Look, he was the best on the ball. He created everything. Look, he's just so confident now. He plays with a smile. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a swagger to him. You know,
Yeah.
he's just happy. And
He's having fun again.
exactly, and that's what you want. You know, when you're playing with responsibilities, there's a lot of pressure, and especially if you're not doing well in those games, you're gonna feel very small, especially in these stadiums and that.
Yeah.
But he's playing everywhere, and look, he still needs to improve. There's no two ways about that. Yeah, he's not the finished article, but you know what, this guy, this guy is our creative player. Along the midfield, you know. The forwards, they do their stuff. The midfield is quite whack. We know that. Yeah. But, when he plays in there, he's spraying the ball everywhere. I've seen him better on the ball where he's able to play like in tight passes. And like Jamie said, what his interceptions is probably one of the best in Europe. He's brilliant. He's brilliant.
He's generational.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for some people, I was saying, I mean, there's two players people were talking about, and I'm not blaming any particular person here, just generally speaking. Some people wanted, we're talking about, they'd take 150 for him or something like that. But this guy, he was decent today. I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to give him an 8 is because I felt he played well. He played well. He didn't shy away from it. He's playing in his position. He did go back and defend as well. He's getting used to his position, but everything was coming from him. He had the intensity. So 8. I think 8 is fair.
Okay. Crab, how you feel?
Yeah, he was good. He was doing his thing, man. Usually, I think he's the first player to have 5 straight assists or 5 consecutive assists.
Yeah.
Something like that I was reading. Yeah, but I would give him an 8. Like, yeah, Trent was doing Trent things, man. And
Agreed.
like Baz said, he's not the finished article, but he's still young and he's got a lot of years left in him, man. You know what I mean?
Does.
So
he does.
Definitely one of our best players. And he's homegrown and he's a scouser. So
correct.
Love that guy, man. Love him.
I do too as well. I think he's been slated wrongly this season. Yes, he's had some real diabolical games.
He's not the greatest at defending. Everybody
that
knows
is not his position. He's playing where he's supposed to be playing, in the middle of the park, to be honest. But yeah, I agree with both of you guys.
Don't forget, right? He revolutionized that right back position, huh?
Facts. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trent did it first, man.
I agree. Yeah, he's an 8 for me as well. Yeah, I ain't got nothing wrong with an 8 for him.
Yep.
Trent was the best player, one of the best players on the pitch.
Yeah.
All game.
Probably man in the match.
Yeah, I would say he's probably he's up there.
Yeah.
Ibu. Probably come to you first on Ibu.
Ibu didn't really do much wrong, really. I don't know. Ibu was the whole defense had me shook a little bit. So, we make Spurs look like prime Barcelona, man. Like seriously.
Yeah, I agree.
Ibu, I gave Ibu a 7.
Okay.
Nothing special. He do his thing. You know what I mean?
He's got to cover a lot of ground, to be fair with him.
He does.
To be fair on him, he's got a lot of ground to cover.
He's young and he's quick, so it should be no problem.
Yeah. Baz?
Oh, Crab, man. I'm gonna tax him down a little bit, my brother. I think he gets a very average. I think he gets a 5 today. And he was very lucky not to give away that penalty.
Yes. I forgot about the penalty.
Yeah.
I'll drop him down to 6 then.
All right, you drop him to a 6. I'm gonna drop him to a 5. Actually, you know what? I'll drop him to 5.5.
We put it in the middle, huh?
I can't even rate him as a 6. I just think he wasn't that great today. I think, to be fair, Matip did more when he played last game than what Ibu did. But in fairness, all right, Ibu is obviously he's strong, he's fast, but today I just don't think he was. Today he reminded me a little bit of who's that French defender we had before?
Mamadou.
Yeah. Remind me a little bit like of him today, a bit of Bambi on ice.
Yeah.
The will he was there, but just not there for me. So I'd be, you know what? 5.5 for me, man.
That's fair.
Baz, I'm with you. I gave Ibu a 5.5. He was a 5.5 for me as well. I think this is one of his worst games for the Liverpool players, in my opinion.
Mm.
Son was too many times he was running in behind. Too many times.
I tell you
It
all to
was
watch out for
shocking.
Son. You know, Son had a bad season, but I tell you all, Son, I rate that boy here. Rate him big time. Man.
Yeah.
Big up, Uncle Rods.
Yeah, big up Uncle
Big up.
Rods, man.
Rods, come on, bro.
Virgil van Dijk.
Lord. VVD. Listen, he was our best defender for years. Years. You understand? And he had an injury, and I kind of give him a pass this season. But yeah, that was shocking, man. I don't know. If Ibu get a 5.5, Virgil gonna get 4.5 then. That's just how I see it, man. Sorry.
For me, both of them are a 5.5.
Yeah.
Virgil cleared the ball off the line when
we get skin out too
as well. Yeah, he did. But outside of that, he won every header aerial duel that he had. He wasn't great defensively, but for me, he's a 5.5 as well.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. Mate, between 5.5 to 6, I wouldn't have a complaint with 6 because he did clear. Wasn't on off the line.
Off the line,
it was very near. You know what I mean? He had to be there to clear it.
Yeah.
And like you said, Bajan, you know what I mean? Like he won his duels, but he got caught out a few times, leaving them, you know, an opportunity to run behind him and stuff like that. Van Dijk is just having one of those seasons with the others. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's contagious, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole back line, man.
Yeah.
It's creaking in it like that old door.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But we've eaten out the wins, creaky, man. So you know what? I'll take it, man.
Very,
I'll take it right now.
I agree.
Here we go. I know what's coming.
Oh no. We know what's happening for real.
Andrew Robertson.
Give me a second, guys. Yeah, just
no worries,
carry on.
Yeah.
I'm listening in the background.
Yeah. Go ahead, Crab.
Rob, that's your guy, man. I want to hear you first, man. That's your boy. Let me hear you.
You go. You go first.
You want to hear Robo? Robo was shocking. You know, Robo, the game before, Robo played so good.
Mm-hmm.
The last game.
Yeah.
I forgot who we played last again already.
We played
Who did we play before Spurs?
I having a brain fart, yeah.
Me too.
I can't believe that.
I gotta check it out. Hold on, I can tell you now, man. What do we got?
Robo got my head so bad right now, boy. I can't even tell you that. Very true.
We play West Ham.
There you go. Virgil gets
but Robo had a great game against West Ham. He honestly did. He really, really did. But today, I give Robo a 2, man. Robo was shockingly bad, man. He wasn't getting nothing right. He just looked like he was chilling. And that's Klopp's fault because Klopp doesn't rotate enough. And he should have sit this game at least. Get a few minutes later on, but he could at least sit out most of this game. And we could have played Costas because that's why you have a backup. So you can play them. And the backup is just as decent. So, yeah, I blame this one on Klopp, but Robo was shocking. I give Robo a 2. On to you, Mr. Bajan Barnes.
No, I can say this. I love Andrew Robertson. I love his tenacity. I love his defensive capabilities. I love him bombing forward. I love him on our squad. Okay? No. I can leave that there. So anybody don't think that I have an agenda. I do not have an agenda. But today, Andrew Robertson was absolute dog poo. Absolute dog poo.
Hot dog water.
No. Worse. Listen, I can get dog poo and hot dog water. That's how bad he was today. Okay? And I got to have the energy in saying that if the roles was reversed and Costas was playing in that position and did those exact same mistakes. Costas would not have gone past the first half. He would have been hooked so fast, it would have been unbelievable. I need the same energy to happen on Andrew Robertson. There is no way that he should have been allowed to have those mistakes. The giveaway to Kane that Ali had to end up, Ali and Virgil had a tag team to not have it score. There was so many different players after they scored the first goal that Andrew Robertson was involved with, and the cause of us being in trouble. It was bad. It was very, very bad. And he might play all 90 plus minutes.
97 minutes.
To Pops, this man is not getting taken off. I need Klopp to stop with the favoritism. If a man make mistakes like that, if it's one, I can give him a blight. When you have 3, 4, 5 bad mistakes, very bad mistakes, you need to be taken off, because if it was anybody else, they would have been pulled off of that pitch. And then, Crab, you remember, and I was complaining in the stream, Robertson bombed up the left side, flew past everyone, and was the most leading player on the left wing. The ball is in midfield with us, and he's still ahead of Diaz. He ain't come back to fill his position. He all the way in the front. Listen, look, Pops.
Big up, Pops.
You joined the right time with me here roasting Robbo, right? Look,
I can walk it back off again.
I cannot believe that the man was allowed to play 96 minutes with being the way he was. He was the worst player on the pitch by far to everybody else, and the man still played the whole game. For me, when I know how I get when it comes to a rating, right? Robbo is a -5. I ain't even giving you a 0. He's a -5. Bad. Diabolical bad. Atrocious bad. And honestly, Costa should be starting against Fulham just because of this game. You need to send messages in this instance. You cannot be playing favorites. Because if it was a regular man, he getting hooked. And Klopp will hold the same energy. My rant done.
Baz, we rating your boy Robbo today.
My boy. That's Bajan's boy, Bajan Barnes all day, bro. Look, was it his best game? Absolutely not. You know what? In the beginning, I saw a little bit from him. In the beginning, okay, there was overlaps, but he just played himself into trouble. He was nowhere near, you know what I mean? Like Kulusevski just took the ball off him to assist on Harry Kane's goal. The thing is, he was very loose, very, very loose for me. And you know this system that we're playing now, when we're playing the fourth, you know, we're having Trent in the middle, yeah? That means you're left with 3 defenders, yeah? And he's got to be very disciplined, because if he's not disciplined, you're left with 2. So Ibu and Van Dijk get exposed. So my problem is he wasn't disciplined enough today. And like I said, he played himself into trouble. He was, you know, he was really poor today, very poor. And the thing is about being hooked, yeah? I get what you're saying, but you know, when I look at Tsimikas, when I think he offers more going forward, but I don't know if he offers anything going back. That's my problem. You know what I mean? With that. However, if there was another left back, I'd have taken him off straight away. I'd say, you know what, put another defensive player there, or jig the tactics or something. You know what I mean? Even have, I don't know, someone else just play there. But he was really poor today. So the thing is, I don't normally do the minuses, yeah? But I totally get what you're saying. I'll go as far as 2. And the reason why I give 2 is he laced his boots, he put his kit on the right way. But anything else, I didn't see him do anything in there. So
1 for turning up and 1 for lacing the boots.
Yeah. That's it, man. Just put on the company uniform. Got on the, you know, on the bus. Listen to the manager, but didn't do what the manager said. So yeah, like captain there, man. That's what I felt like doing today.
Robbo needed a Milner slap.
I'd have put Milner there. That's how bad it was. I'd have put Milner at left back because he played left back before.
Yeah.
Well, we got Costas. I wouldn't put Milner there. Never.
No.
Yeah, but
the issue.
You know. Sorry to cut, man. You know the reason why I would have put Tsimikas, like I said, because that role Trent is playing. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's the thing. If they were playing, if Trent was going back at right back and that, then yeah, I'll have that. But right now it's like that balance, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like where Trent is doing his bit over there, you need someone to cover in it. And Tsimikas, I just don't think could have done that.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I get it. But he's still a defender, you know. Tsimikas is still technically a left back. So you have to know the defender.
But the issue you're bringing on to me is that it's not a left back position that you're filling; it's a left centre back position. That's the issue. If Joe Gomez had a decent season in him, he would be the man who would be playing in that spot more comfortably. You'll feel better seeing him come on as a switch out, because when you play, as you just said, with three, you're playing as a centre back. No, to me, he's never played to me as a centre. I've never seen him as a centre back. At least you could say Robbo's played with Turney for Scotland, where they've interchanged as that left-sided 3 or 4, whatever the case may be, 5, depending on how you want to look at it. So when we switch to that 3-4-3, I don't think Tsimikas is going to be as comfortable as Robbo is.
No, he wouldn't.
But
we'd have to be a steady 4.
He was awful today. No excuses. A 2 for me.
All right, we get in the middle. Flacco. This is an easy one for me. Flacco was a 7. I ain't really got no qualms with Flacco. Flacco was doing his thing.
Yeah, man. Flacco looked rejuvenated, a little bit. You know? Yeah,
Not quite.
Not 100%. I said a little bit. You hear me say a little bit? Come on now. Flacco gets 7.5 for me, man. He did what he had to do. You know what I mean? It wasn't perfect, but still do a little something. So I give him a 7.5, man.
Come back to me at the afterwards. I still need to think about him.
Okay.
Y'all generous. For me, Flacco was a 6. Ooh.
6.
Chris. Wow.
Really?
Chris, have you been drinking wine, bro? Go ask the question.
Virgil Van Maguire, nah, he making sport, man. He gotta be joking.
I think based on his performance today,
still he's not the Maguire level. No.
Maybe Maguire England level, perhaps. Not Man United level.
Yeah. Spot on, man. Spot on.
Nah. Not even that.
Not even that, yeah.
Van Dijk and Maguire should be managed in the same area code, man. They should
never.
Not even close. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. We're not talking about Van Dijk, though. We're talking about Flacco.
Yeah.
How we deal with Flacco?
Flacco is a 6 for me.
You give him a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, Flacco for me. I don't want to give him a 7, but yeah, I don't want to give him a 6. So I'm gonna go between that. So I'll give him a 6.5. I think he kept his shape. He kept his shape, but listen, we know him. Yeah, he's not. He don't have the legs, man. He don't have the legs. He just the only thing that he does is he does it expertly well. All right, when he goes in for a tackle and he doesn't get it, yeah, he's got that genuine honesty that he got the ball when he never did. You know what I mean? It's like, what? I got the ball. You can convince anybody that he got the ball. But I don't think he had a bad game, but I don't think he had a great game. I think it wasn't, an average-ish game, maybe a little bit better than average. So I'll go for 6.5 with him. 6.5 with him. We definitely need someone else in there at some next year or whatever. But for this game, 6.5 is fair.
Okay. Curtis Jones.
Jump tops, we going down. You start that one.
I would say 8. Curtis was arguably, actually not arguably, Curtis is one of the better players on the pitch. And because he came off, I think that salvaged his high rating, because a lot of the players that I would have given higher scores to, the longer the game went on, he lowered the scores got for me. But he did exactly what we needed him to do. We got a goal finally. So everybody that on his case about not scoring, he popped up at the back stick. Trent found him, boom, scored a good one, kept the ball moving as usual. I could see that there's definitely a little partnership starting to form. As I said, on the left hand side, you could see it. He and Gakpo a nice little interplay and that sort of thing. So you could see that early on. And as much as we keep talking about not replacing Genie, and I know that people ain't gonna like this, but he was transformed to a degree by Klopp for me to play as a Genie and not what he was before when he was playing in the unders. Because in the unders he was far more attacking and looking to shoot more. And Klopp put him on the leash when Genie was out earlier. If you can remember back.
We gotta have you're doing a squiggly there, Pops.
My internet going. Yeah, see. Yeah, you realize.
FSG got you internet.
Like back on, all right.
Yeah, you back on.
You good?
Yeah,
Thiago,
but to me, he kept it. He kept it ticking. He kept it ticking, and that's all.
There you go.
That's all right.
Yeah. Thiago's cutting his internet because he's bigging up Curtis.
Curtis, listen, man. Honestly, Curtis had this is what the fourth game he played, third straight. Fourth. Honestly, all the games the man played, bro, has been good. Like I always rated Curtis. I just felt like he was being held back, like by Klopp, reined in kind of way. So yeah, man. Curtis for me get an 8, bro. He was balling as usual, man. He looking good, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Definitely looking proper, and he's young and he got legs. That's what we need in the middle, legs. You understand? So Curtis will be playing for me, man, for sure.
Yeah. I think you know what? I think I'll give him an 8 as well. And why I give him as an 8, I can see what Pops is saying in terms of like the Genie thing, because I saw that against West Ham or the game previously. You know, he can keep the ball. He's good on his feet. You know what I mean? He's able to get out of tight places. That's what Genie used to do. And the thing is, people, when they look at Curtis Jones, they look at Curtis Jones as a 10 or someone as an attacker. But where he attacks, where he starts to attack, he plays brilliantly there. But when he plays in the middle, he has to be more disciplined again. So it doesn't show that he offers a lot. But what he offers is industry. So he works hard. He's getting assists, and that goal that he took today was brilliant. It was a brilliantly taken goal, because early moments he got himself up there and he just placed it in nice, because that was like on a not half volley, but the ball just literally came down and he placed it lovely. It could have go upwards and then just hit it wide or something like that, because you're not expecting it. But he took it brilliantly well. He worked.
That
really
was his weaker foot, no? Wasn't his weaker foot? Sorry.
No. It was his right foot, wasn't it? I'm sure it was.
No, I think it was the left. No.
Was it his left? If it was his left, I can't remember.
It was right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think he came onto it, his body open, so yeah, it's probably right.
Yeah. So I mean, he played really well, and he did everything that he was supposed to do. But this is my thing with him. If he comes in and he plays, he's not injured and he's consistent, we don't have a problem. Especially performances like that. He's getting into the team. That's why I was saying, like, Thiago's probably cut your internet, Pops, because like obviously he's keeping Thiago out of the team. You know what I mean? At times. So I think Thiago was injured this today or something like that. But generally speaking, Thiago's one of the guys you'd want in your team. But this boy's come in, assisting, scoring goals. He just needs to keep that consistent performance. And if he doesn't, then ship him off on loan somewhere where he can actually play good. Send him to a Dortmund. I always say send him to a Dortmund or stuff like that, because they develop brilliant players, young players. So he can go. But he's playing well. So, 8 for me.
I agree with you all. He was the best midfielder for sure of all of them that was there. He was the best of all of them. So, I agree with the 8. I have no issues with Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones has been fantastic from the time he's played since the Chelsea game till now. Every game he's been a stellar player, and I'm actually happy for the lad, because he's gone through a rough time when it comes to the injuries, and some crazy ones too, like his eye and stuff like that. Curtis was an 8 for me. Harvey.
He's still so young. He's still so young, bro.
Yeah. He's still young. People forget that, you know. He's a young man.
I want to show the fellas something before we get to Harvey.
That'll be something good.
Y'all can see that?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Virgil. Oh my God.
Where's Virgil?
He ain't open up?
No, I ain't open up.
It is coming, yeah. That's why I said he got sent to the shop.
I see it in a smaller version, but you gotta open it up.
But it looks a lot worse because Perisic is changing direction as he's lost his footing.
Yeah,
that's why it looks really, really bad because he was running over there at full speed.
Yeah,
that's the first time I see Virgil run that fast.
But that was the problem. He was running too fast. So he's actually overplaying. He didn't need to go that quickly because you can't stop at the pace that he was going at. You can't just stop on a dime. So as soon as Perisic is changing direction, it would be difficult for him to do anything other than basically what happened.
Yeah.
Look at
this. He's lucky. He's actually lucky that he's not hurt from that. If you look at his position,
he could have tore his ACL again.
All kind of things.
He could have tore his ACL there again, or it damaged his ankle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the way he falls.
In the Fulham game today, right? Their guy, Reem, I think his name is. He had a slip similar to that, fell and fractured his arm. Done for the season.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And he was in possession.
Game,
yeah.
It's true. The thing is with Perisic, people look at his age, his age. He's not a spring chicken anymore, But this guy, if you look at him and you really deep it, this guy's probably the best left-right footer there is. No one will know the difference. This guy can cross with his left, cross with his right. Yeah. So when you imagine someone like Virgil, you just don't know where he's going. Is he going to cross it with his left? Is he going to cross it with his right? Or is he just going to turn you because he's got that? And so Virgil went full pelt, you know what I mean? And he done well to get back up, you know what I mean? So that's why I said, he did get sent to the shop, but he did come back with change, you know what I mean? He just didn't get robbed fully. But nevertheless, like you said, it looks bad on there because when you freeze it like that, just like the Mo Salah and
the Butcher.
Oh, the Butcher.
That's just ridiculous. That was bad. But this just looks just as bad, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a meme for a while, I think, with the Virgil one.
It's true. Yeah, especially the regular fans for sure.
Yeah.
Harvey, I ain't really got much to say about Harvey. We talked about that in the beginning. When he plays, we're weaker defensively, and that's because he's playing completely out of position. So I gave Harvey a 4 today. I'm not other than that pass that he gave Gakpo, Harvey really did nothing in that game.
Yeah, I give him a 50%, which is 5.
I give him a 5. Yeah,
I give him a 5.
I'll give him a 5.
I'd give him I'd give him an average as well because I mean, remember he hasn't played for a little while as well. He's just come back, so
I was shocked to see him there, man.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either. Yeah. No. He was rusty. He was rusty. Didn't really offer anything. He wasn't bad. He wasn't good.
I think if we look at everyone's preview shows, I don't think none of us had Harvey starting. No.
But Harvey belongs on the wing, man. He belongs as a most solid backup, 100%.
Yeah, he needs to be further forward.
He needs to be on that wing.
To me, he doesn't have the defensive prowess that you need to be playing in that spot. He doesn't have it. Yeah. He tries, but he's not the answer.
Nope.
Mohamed Salah.
Bro. I'll tell you what,
he didn't miss the penalty, so for me, that's already a 5. So I don't want other things on top of that. So I would give him a 7.5. Because that penalty alone is a 5 for me. Because I was clenching the cheeks all and he was kicking out. Trust me, man. God, for real. You know what I mean? But you know what they say, when in doubt, go straight up the middle, bro. That's all it is.
It's true.
Straight up the middle, man. That's it.
So you gave him a 7.5.
Yeah, I gave him a 7.5.
Mo got the penalty for a goal, obviously. Took it well after missing the last 2. What I was really impressed with Mo today is his defensive work.
He was tracking like a madman.
Really impressed me today. Mo was all over the pitch. I remember there was one time Mo was down on the left side on Robbo's side after a corner and was and he chased all the way back and win the ball and pass it back to Ali. You know what? Again, Mo 8.5 today. I love his defensive play today. Mo's an 8.5 for me.
Mo's an alien, bro. I tell y'all, man, that's an Egyptian alien, bro. I'm out of one of them pyramids, fam. Seriously. Nah, man. The man is unbelievable shape. Unbelievable. Like ridiculous, bro. For a man that plays every single game. Almost 90 minutes every single game. Bro.
Yeah.
This is a good point, Delante. Very, very good point. Yeah, we should get a right back this offseason. I agree.
We have to. I think if we're going to play Trent like that, we have to.
Yeah.
A defensive right back, too.
Another one.
Who's the
we already got a right back.
Who? Calvin, the hologram?
Don't call him the hologram, man.
Yeah, you know something. This guy, if he stays out of injuries, I think these are growing injuries or whatever. Yeah, you can write off this season for him. But you know what? I saw this guy, this young guy, play against Derby in the cup match. Yeah, this guy is like a fresher Robertson, but with a left foot and a right foot. This guy, he's got techers. You know, he's got techers.
He's got skill, Ramsey. He's got skill.
Yeah, but whether it happens is a different thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if Klopp insists on playing Joe Gomez over there, or you give this guy a chance next year. If he doesn't have the money, then he's going to have no choice, innit? Yeah. So I don't know. But I mean, with this comment, definitely, I mean, if they're going to insist on playing Trent over there, they might need to have a better quality cover. Maybe, you know what I mean? It's a good point, though.
It is a good point.
Ramsey's good going forward, man. I've seen him, like, he's very good. He can dribble, man. He can take on men, you know what I mean? But
he can defend as well, bro. He can defend, bro.
He can, okay, I haven't seen much.
He can defend. He can defend.
You know, his issues is he's going through the growing pains, the same thing that Stevie went through early in his career.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to come good. When he stops growing, I think that is when he really is gonna come okay. You're not gonna see the injuries as much. But
he's 19, right?
Yeah, he's a technical player. He's a very good player.
He's 19, right?
He's a youth. He's still a youth, bro.
Yeah. Still a teenager, man.
Still a youth, man.
Yeah. So he got chances to come up.
Yeah. Mo Salah. I'm gonna give him an 8. 8 because
solid.
It didn't bottle the penalty. However, it was the same place. It was the same place where he went last time, and you know what I mean. Did he not take a penalty recently? And it was in the same thing, but he just blasted it over.
Yeah, both penalties he missed.
He went wide. He went wide.
The one against Arsenal was wide. Was right, but the last penalty after that,
it was wide too.
Was it wide or was it high up? Oh, okay, fair enough.
Wide.
All right, fair enough.
Wide,
yeah, to be honest with you, you know, sometimes when you've missed penalties and stuff like that, you just literally have you have that doubt, no matter how much of a superstar you are. You know what I mean? It does cross your mind. But he scored the penalty. That's the thing. So, but he, you know what? On the comments, I said that, you know, I see him smelling blood today. Yeah. He did see blood today. He was smelling blood. But like you said, Barnes, he literally, you know what I mean? His work rate today was brilliant. I like that about him. Yeah, I mean, his ball play was okay.
Yeah, he didn't beat his first man a lot. That's one thing I didn't see today. You know what I mean?
But today he kept Perisic very quiet because Perisic, you know, he's always like slipping in crosses left, right, and center and stuff like that. So he kept him quiet today.
True.
So yeah, I mean, 8 I think is good. He did track back, you know, he was on both sides. Good defensive display, and he scored his goal. So an 8 is a solid result, rating for him.
He got the second assist. In hockey, it would count as an assist, but in football it doesn't. So he's the one that did the pass to Gakpo that crossed the ball into Diaz. So Salah is who led Gakpo into that.
Well, yeah. Then There you go. He's done that as well. So yeah.
Pops.
I'm good with 8. Cool.
Okay. Cody
Salah was
Gakpo.
working. Can't fault him.
Yeah.
Mate, he's
Salah-
owning that. He's owning that position, man. He's my man of the match today, by the way.
Who, Salah?
No. Gakpo.
Cody? Okay.
Cody was good, man. He was, Cody eased into this side effortlessly, bro.
The false line position. He's starting to
it's like we've been it's like he's been here forever, and a lot of people saying, oh, we didn't need to buy this guy, right? But I mean, obviously, it looked like we need to buy him because he's doing a thing, and he's still a youngster too. Our whole front line bar Salah is young players, man.
very young.
Yeah.
So this is the future Liverpool attack right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gakpo easing in pretty nice, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel he has to bulk up a little bit. He lanky. He reminds me of like Isak from Newcastle, a little lanky frame. You know what I mean? He needs to put on some more size, But yeah, I give him a solid 8 today. He did good, man. He did good.
He needs some West Indian ground provisions, man. Some dumpling and
some curry goat and thing. That sort of thing.
Banana and Edos and yam and thing. And he bulk up real fast. He turn it to Antonio, yo. He be big, boy. Like an ox. So you get Gakpo, bro?
I'm struggling, to be honest, because early on I would have said a 9. It was cooking, and then there were parts of it to me that he went missing. And
yeah, agreed.
For me, when we were struggling, I can't see he was one of the reasons necessarily, but ideally playing in the false 9, I would expect him to do a bit more to drop in and pick up the pieces and help us control possession and the pace of the game. And I don't think he did enough of that. I mean, and him not alone, because we were shit for 2 minutes, too long during that game for what it was. At 3-0, we should have been cruising easy, and everybody just went to sleep. Yeah, so like I said, he would have been a 9 for me, easy after the first 20-25 minutes. But then almost for the rest of the game was always kind of whoosh. I'd probably land on a. He scored. No, he didn't score. He was the assist for Diaz. He got the penalty. He won the penalty. Yeah.
You're studying too hard on this one, man.
Yeah, man. Maybe a 7.5 then, maybe. I mean, that might be a little harsh, but maybe 7.5. Maybe I expecting too much. I know. Like I tell you, he was a 9 for me. He would have been a 9 on. First 15 minutes, he was it. He was.
They also had a play in the game. They went
ripping these men to shreds.
Yeah, true. That had a play in the game. They when Mo was open and he could have passed that ball.
Yes.
And that would have been 4-0. Mo was wide open on that side.
Do you remember that play, Buzz?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Mo was waiting for it too,
Towards it, I'm like, lay off the ball. And
Mo was waiting for it, bro.
And then Crowd looked back at it and it was like, you're right. You know, it was like he had 3 men on him. If he had just played that ball over the Mo, that was another goal.
Yeah, that would have been game over for sure. A 4-0, that would have been game over.
Based on today, I don't even think that would have happened because how we capitulated after that, after the 3. But true. Which makes it more important to have an extra goal. So yeah, like I said in the comments, you know what? Kill the game off first, then do your stupidness after if you have to. You know what I mean? And you know what? That was one little thing on him.
Yes.
I'll go with Gakpo as well. What you guys will realize with Baz has these mad ways of thinking when he rates players. Yeah, I said he was my man of the match today. Yeah. So I'm gonna give him an 8.25. You're thinking, what the hell? 8.25.
Baz chopping it up.
That's the Arsenal. You know the Luis Suarez Arsenal thing with the 40 million and the £1 to trigger the thing. You get me? So so Baz's 8.25. Yeah, is basically. It's because I want him as my man of the match, so he gets higher rating because everyone else has got 8 so far. Look, he started off brilliantly well. Yeah, he assisted for he won the penalty, and Pops, I hear what you're saying with the tracking back and stuff like that, but I thought he'd done a bit of that. You probably didn't do it brilliantly, yeah. But remember, this guy, right? He played on the left when he first started. When he was at PSV, the beginning of the season, the guy was on the left. It was a one system that he was just doing that. You know what I mean? And then he's come into this team now, yeah, and he's just been put as the false number 9. So he's got to learn that role properly. At Holland, when he was playing in the World Cup, you get me, he didn't have that much huge responsibilities. He had that forward line and he did all right. But in this Klopp team, yeah, this guy, remember, we've bought him as a car, yeah, and Klopp doesn't like changing his cars every 6 months. Klopp likes to do 125,000 miles before you change that in that car. You get me? But this guy now, right, has got to work super hard, and he's getting the mileage in, so he's got to work harder for me. So that's what he's doing, and I thought he done all right. Like you said, though, I mean, you know, towards after that spell that we had, where we just blitzed them, yeah, everything was kind of down tooling. But I thought he done all right. You know, he was always trying. He was trying, and that sometimes trying is important for me. Yes, he does need to bulk up a little bit. He's a big guy, 6'4". But he does need to have some, you know, I mean, he does have to have some West Indian food in him, bruv. He does need to bulk up a little bit, because that's what's going to happen. And I don't think he came in thinking that he was going to be the false number 9. Probably thought he'd come in and challenge Diaz on the left or play on the right. I don't know. But he's come in, and I believe he's come in for Bobby Firmino's position. Do I agree with it? Maybe not so, but he's doing good over there. So if he's doing good over there, this game, he helped us win it. He got the penalty, you know, he assisted. He's still learning his trade. Brilliant player. You know, initially people were questioning, you know, why did we buy him? Did we really need him? Did we need a midfielder? We definitely did need a midfielder, but for the price, he's becoming a bargain. So
I already doubled him already, man. Double in price already, probably.
There you go. So 8.25 for me, bro.
Okay.
The ironic thing is, we needed a midfielder, yes, but he's played every game since he's come, which means we needed a striker as well. Then.
True. Exactly.
No, Jota was hurt. Yeah. Bobby was hurt. Nunez was hurt.
Diaz was hurt.
Diaz, long term. So.
Yeah, you're right. He was an 8 for me. I mean, Gakpo was good. He was good. Not my man of the match, but he was an 8 for me. Baz, you hit everything on nail on the head. He was brilliant. He was doing his thing, and he's learning that position. And it seems that Bobby's teaching him too, because I'm seeing some things that he's doing that traditional Bobby would do. So Bobby's got to be in the trenches with him, working with him. So
that little back heel thing. Yeah.
You know what's going to be so brilliant? Yeah, I mean, I'm one of them. I'm not sentimental. I'll be sad when Bobby goes, because you know what? He's got that trickery. But I tell you one thing. What Gakpo has that Bobby doesn't have, is that finish. That boy can strike a ball, you know. Yeah. Wait and see that next year, the year after.
He's a better finisher. He's a better finisher than Bobby,
this guy can hit from long range, and he's got that turn on him as well. Being big as well, he can, when he gets bulked up a little bit, this guy's going to turn these defenders, with power, and he's going to slap one in from the top corner. Watch.
Yeah. And he's got them long legs too, right? So he can stride, man, like a gazelle.
He's like Matip.
He gets going, right? He moves, you know. He really moves.
He does. Yeah. He's got speed, man. He's got speed. 100%.
For a big guy. He's very pacey as well. People don't see that.
Yeah. I agree. Luis Diaz. I was surprised at his start. I didn't think that Klopp was going to start him, but he started him. I was over the moon for him that he scored. And what a goal. Half volley. In that position with a defender right on you, that is some serious skill. He got tired, expected. I mean, I didn't expect him to still be on point after halftime. I think he should have been hooked at the half-point mark, to be honest. But Klopp pulled him at the 60th minute. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. You could see that his legs wasn't really there, but he's coming back into his own. He had some good take-ons. He
got a bad stamp too. Got a bad stamp too.
He did get a
I had my breath like, oh no,
from Skip. Oh my goodness!
The replay
right in front of the referee too.
And he
didn't even get a card. Blew my mind.
That
I was
brutal.
freaking out.
Mm.
But Diaz for me, I can give him a 7. Diaz for me is a 7.
Okay.
Pops,
7.5 for me.
7 with you.
Sorry.
I'm with you. 7.
you and me.
Good.
7.5 for me.
All right,
Get
Baz.
that goal
No
after
need to
how
repeat
long?
what you
How long
said.
is it he was missing?
I'll give him
6 months, 7 months.
Yeah, since October.
I'll give him a 7.5. Look, his goal was world class taken. You know what I mean. And sometimes with players with injuries like that, he got himself in. It was a brilliant finish, yeah. But you know what? You can collide with a keeper. You can collide with a defender. You know what I mean. When you've had an injury like that, you're concerned, innit? But the guy, you know, just came back. He scored a brilliant goal, and he caused, you know what, they talk about Nunes on the left. He causes chaos. Yeah, he caused chaos in that defense today. Yeah, and that's what I liked. And we haven't had that because the thing with Nunes, he bullies defenders. Yeah, he doesn't have the dribbling. Yeah, but Diaz has all of that, and I thought he done really well today with it. And his first start, he did tire out in the end of the day, at the end of the day, and it's expected. My heart just literally just jumped out when I saw him fall, because you know how these South American players, when they get touched, yeah, it's
Fragile.
like I thought his knee dropped off. I thought his knee was like somewhere down there. You know what I mean? I thought, oh my god, another one. But it did, obviously. That was a painful one, definitely a painful one. But I thought he done brilliantly well, brilliant, expertly taken goal, caused havoc. We missed him. 7.5, I think. As he starts more and stuff like that, he gets himself back. It's going to be your 8s and your 8.5 and 9s and stuff like that, to be fair.
True. Yeah. Chris Angel say he was ready to send his Sicarios to Skip's house. Don't want to mess with that Colombian cartel.
Wait, can I ask y'all something too? At the end of the first half, when Van Dijk was screaming for handball, how come they didn't get a VR check on that bad boy?
Yeah, that baffled me too.
Because I could see them, he handled the ball, man. And Skip walking like you're guilty. You look like you were guilty.
Yeah, he was right there on the right hand side.
I can't remember seeing any reviews though. I can't remember seeing any reviews all game.
No review.
I can't remember seeing a review for anything.
They didn't even show the replay, bro.
They ain't showing the replay. Nothing. Zero.
It's mad. Anyway.
Zero.
Mad agendas there, man.
There's a good point here from 12th man. Bobby is a better dribbler, but Cody's is a better shot. Yep.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Bobby got that Brazilian sauce, bro. You know what I mean?
12th man again. Here's the reason Gakpo was brilliant, son. He can play the false 9 and 10 like Bobby. The defense. The difference is he play off the wing too.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's all across the front line.
Yeah, he's a Klopp sign. It wouldn't surprise me next year he contests with Salah. You know, Liverpool don't like to spend money as it is. You know what I mean?
So true. So true.
You could see a Gakpo on the left, and you know,
a switch though.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah, I don't see him in the 9 next season. I think Nunes is going to be in the 9, and Gakpo's going to be doing something else. Yes,
I think. I think so as well.
Jota and Nunes are the 9s. Gakpo is going to be something else next season.
He
can be anything across the 3, but that's I think Jota and Nunes are my 9s. I think so. I could be wrong, but that's my
I'm with Pops here. I actually think the 2 main strikers for Liverpool next summer is going to be Nunes and Jota. They're the finishers of the team.
Yeah. Especially Jota, man. The Jota.
Oh man,
bad boy for life, man. Love that guy here.
How about the Jota coming on? Reading
that was not
his turn. Are we doing the others? We doing the other subs first?
No, I ain't want rate Hendo and Milner because Milner should have never seen the pitch. Hendo should have never seen the pitch neither. I ain't want to talk about the 2 of them. I'm talking about Jota. I ain't want to talk about dead food. The 2 of them man legs like a donkey carrot. They in the back of the pan. Carrot God, he can't move and go nowhere. And I don't understand how Klopp keep playing them 2 together. That blows my mind. That actually puts it as a huge disadvantage with the 2 of them on the pitch, you know. Together.
Not today, I don't think, though. Not today. But you got Skip on Højbjerg. You got Skip on Højbjerg, man.
And Skip was going past, man. Like if he's a world-class player.
Skip was skipping along. That's the problem.
True. And open up men with balls over the top and stuff. You wasn't home in the second half, but Skip was doing a madness.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm with Barnes as well. You know, I don't think I could rate the other. Who was on? It was Hendo. I don't think he did anything.
Hendo,
Nunes.
Millie,
Nunes and Millie. Yeah, Millie. I think he came to
nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
We gotta
And
talk
I think he
about
got
gave
booked,
away a
didn't he? That's the
foul.
only thing he did.
Nunes
got
played the
booked,
man
innit?
on side. Yeah,
He got the booking for the foul that led to the goal.
that
For the
let
free
me go.
Yeah.
Where
Jo-
Nunes played who it was? Richarlison on side.
Richarlison.
I'm gonna give a Jota a 7. The reason why I give it, I could have given him a 7.5 and an 8. I think he was lucky he didn't get sent off. But at the same time,
No, 100.
you know what I mean? He did stretch for the ball. It was a bit high.
Got the ball
You know,
first, which is why I think he did not get sent off.
No, absolutely. They've got to look at
Nah,
all of that.
Skip was actually coming down too. Skip was coming down to head it.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't standing up straight. He was actually coming down a little bit, which is why he got cut here. He was coming down to it. I think that's what probably made it. For me, it was a red though. In all honesty, if it's the other way around, we'd be screaming for a red card.
No,
It's
absolutely.
100%.
He was lucky. He was lucky.
Yeah,
But you know what? The luck was on his side. Yeah. But the thing is that obviously his main contribution was the winner. And like he said on his interview as well, this is a true striker. You know, when we talk about like he can play along the forwards and is he a striker? Yeah, I don't know if one of you guys said it or the stream that I was on earlier. Someone asked me if Jota was a striker, and he is a striker. He can play on the right, he can play on the left. But you know what? What he did there to anticipate Mora passing it back here,
Yes.
only a striker has that instinct. And you know what? He got it perfectly right. He scores the goal. We get our 3 points, so we move to the next game.
I know the thing is about that too. That was not an easy finish, you know.
No.
That was not an easy finish.
No.
He made it all the way across the keeper.
Yeah.
That was
Bro, his left foot as well.
His
left foot. And the thing is, like, no one knows whether he's left and right. But you know something? This is what I'm saying. This is why I love this guy, because left foot, right foot, header, penalty, he puts them away.
It's true.
I think he's the best header we got on the team.
He's the best guy with the head on our team.
For VVD,
right,
of course, VVD Kanate, but yeah.
I find Jota is more consistent with his head than VVD is.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Jota's a little man too, you know.
Low man.
5'8".
5'8". He's shorter than me.
5'8", yeah.
5'8", shorter than me, and the man is get up and get his head on that ball.
He's a short king, man. Respect.
That's true.
All these short men out there.
Comment here from Mr. Neil Gill. Big up to you joining the channel. The problem with our forwards is that they want to walk the ball into the box. Cody isn't afraid to pull the trigger from anywhere.
True.
That's a very, very, very good comment.
He let
very
it
good
from
comment.
anyway.
And I hope they don't code that off him as well, because sometimes, you know, managers can code that shit off you. And back now, you know what I mean? It's like, let this guy play his game.
Yeah. Baz, me and you commented about this in the very beginning of the stream. Skip was the same player that didn't even get a card for Diaz challenge, and Tierney was right there. He shouldn't even be on the pitch, because that was a straight red card, in my opinion. Because he literally stamped on him, man. Ankle.
But they got VAR too, though. Where's the VAR referee saying, "Hey, you want to take a look at this thing?"
No. But if you don't give anything, VAR is not looking at it. No, VAR don't look at the challenge. So if you see it on field and say nothing, right? VAR doesn't do anything else.
You know what Tierney did? He pointed at the ball and said, "Skip, get the ball." And in my height was nowhere close to the
He
ball.
actually said he got the ball. Yeah, he did go.
He got a bit of the ball, but you know what? That referee
went through the ball over the top and then landed on Diaz. That was the issue.
But like we were saying earlier on, before the stream, you know what? This referee was a total jackass today. All right, all he did, was just he didn't manage it. He didn't manage it properly. But what he did, he balanced it well, because, like I said, the red card, you know, the penalty from Ibu, you know what I mean, stuff like that. It kind of balanced itself out. He's not obviously, you know, and obviously
probably made up for it.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? It's just one of those grab and get out sort of things. Yeah, it could have gone any way today. You know what I mean? Obviously the penalties as well. You know what I mean? Like, not penalties, sorry, the posts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, we got very lucky, but we do need to have that. we do need to question this performance because this could have definitely been a suicide mission. You know what I mean? Just pressing the self-destruct button, which we nearly did.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, man. I told y'all. I remember I tell y'all at the beginning of the stream, Barnes. I tell y'all, watch out for this team.
Yeah,
they start really, really slow, and it's all of a sudden just come back into it. It's like they get a shot of adrenaline, and then boom. You understand? So yeah, I knew something like this was gonna happen, but I didn't think it would be this bad. This was pretty brutal, man.
it was pretty brutal.
I was on the road and I almost crashed my car, man. I was like, what the hell is going on here, bro?
I've been telling Pops this for years. There's no creativity when Hendo and Milner on the pitch. It's a fact. At the same time, there's zero creativity between the two. None. It puts
both need to be gone, man.
At a disadvantage.
The thing is, these two guys, all right, Milner and Henderson, all right, they're British. They're supposed to be the leaders, all right, but you got to set by example and stuff like that. But you know something? They're not leaders anymore. Hendo can't run. He was abysmal today when he came on because he came on longer than the other guys. He didn't do nothing. Maybe one cross that I saw and that went, I don't know, hit someone or whatever. Yeah,
it hit the defender straight in his chest. It didn't even get over his head. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Milner came. Yeah, and Milner came in.
Ball in his, sorry for cutting you. The ball in his feet and it's getting caught between his 2 feet. He couldn't control it properly.
Yeah. The thing is, I love Milner, but you know what? Everything has an expiry date. Yeah, he does have his expiry date. You know, I'm someone like even Bobby Firmino. I love this guy. Yeah, but you know something? I'd give him a golden handshake, shake him, give him a hug on his way. Yeah, and be like, listen, you know what? Bless up, man. You can always call me if you need to chat or we're still brethren. But you know what? Go about your business. You know what? You were brilliant. You're a legend. But I'm not keeping you extra because you can't offer me what I need now going forward. So it's the same thing with Milner. It's the same thing with Hendo. Hendo, one of the best captains ever. Yeah, people can put him in the same bracket as Gerrard because he won. They're not the same players, obviously, yeah. But you know what I mean? He won a Premier League and he won.
In terms of the captaincy, yes.
Absolutely. But you know what? It's his time now to sit.
As a captain.
Yeah, but to your point, Baz, Bobby Firmino even get extra props to me because he decided to leave on his own. Nobody pushed him out. Understand what I'm saying? He took the initiative and said, yo, you know what I mean? I did all I can do for this team and I'm bouncing. And I respect that so much, man.
Absolutely.
12th man, they used to be lunch pail players, not no more. I'm sorry. They're not hard workers no more. The legs dead. Quicksand, in the mud, you name it, it there.
The question is, they don't get on a pitch next. If we do get a summer where we do bring in enforcements in the midfield, yeah, think about it. Do these guys actually get games?
No, you shouldn't.
Yes. Yeah.
But the problem is, Klopp is going to keep one or two of them. That's the thing.
No, but it's still a squad game. It's still a squad game. So let's say we play 3-3. Let's say we play 3. Let's say that's what it means. So you still need a man to say, all right, Ugarte, Kone, Thuram, whoever it is that you're bringing in. You still need men to say, all right, this man can't play 64 games like what we did with Van Dijk and Moore and Trent. You can't be just rinsing men again. You can't be bringing a new man and saying, well, yeah, we can just rinse you out.
Yeah,
that's Jurgen Klopp.
You still need legs. You still need a man to
we have that, though, Pops. We have that. We have Curtis Jones. You got Curtis Jones. You got the youngster that got injured.
Or Besetic.
Nah, you see what you're doing now,
Tyler Morton
still
coming
going
back.
To teenagers. Nah.
Tyler Morton over player of the year for your club, man.
Emotional damage.
Stop it.
I agree with what Pop's saying. But you know something. Remember who's going to be here next year? Jurgen Klopp. He's gonna buy someone, and he's gonna run up their mileage. That's the thing. And you know what?
Yes.
Yeah, and from what I'm seeing,
you can't kill him.
No, I agree. But you know something? We're trying to finish as high as we can. Yeah. The likelihood is we're gonna get that Europa Cup. Yeah.
Fifth, sixth.
Yeah. So you know what? We got to blood in some youngsters in that. I don't want to win that trophy. I don't want that trophy. But we're gonna be in it. You got to give these under 23 players an opportunity to play. and see what they're made of. Like that. Do you remember that Ben Doak? You know, he had a little
Yes.
spell.
I like him, man.
Yeah, besides his injury.
Craig Gordon as well.
Yeah, exactly. He had a big injury and he's come back. You know what I mean? This Tyler Morton that you were saying that, you know, let's see what he's about then. Klopp rates him highly. Let's see what he's about. People like, you know, Carvalho doesn't, you know, he's locked up in some dungeon somewhere, yeah? Put him in these games, see what he's really about. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right.
A bit of a mix up here and there, you know what I mean? But I'll be hearing what you're saying though, Pops.
The one thing I want to see next season for sure is I want to see a man who's gonna take some cards, kick somebody. This nice football that we playing sickens me.
We need a Mascherano
kick
type player.
Somebody, just take the momentum out of the game. Sometimes we play
Like
at
a yellow
one
or
pace all
something.
the time, 100 miles an hour. Opportunities
on
get
a
back
man.
in.
Pause. I ain't no boy don't take no different. Pause. Lady wood on a man to make sure you know. Listen, I right here. You ain't getting in.
Stop the flow at times, man.
Yeah.
Skipping and Hoiberg at one point was doing dances in the middle of the park, and I saying, seriously, guys, these
tactical fouls. Tactical fouls.
Yes.
Even take a card if you have to. Take a yellow card. Why
But
not?
you know what? Are you not seeing that's I mean, I'm not in a disrespectful way, but I mean like that's what technically things doing at the moment. Fabinho. Fabinho. He's taking those technical fouls because he's never going to get anywhere, but he stops. He still stops. He's not the fastest, and trust me, all right, I don't want him starting next year because he don't have the legs. But that's what he does.
Yeah, he does.
The problem with Fab's yellows are they're not technicals. It's just him being slow and bad in the tackle, not him saying,
but there's been
let me take one now.
Pops, there's been a few though. There
has been a few that he just nudge a man, or he just like, you know, he didn't get a yellow or anything.
But he's a master of that. Yeah. He's a master of that. That's what I'm saying. He's the guy that's going to slap. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's his spot. Look at Fernandinho at City and now Rodri. Just watch. Anytime somebody starts to get a little foothold in the game, he just run up and lay them out. Apologize to the ref. You know, sorry.
Yeah.
Usually especially Fernandinho, he used to get rid of it all the time.
Yeah.
Fernandinho didn't have the legs either.
But that's where he used to do it.
Yeah, not for real.
Tactical foes. So we got Fulham on Wednesday. That should be
Fulham get see their run today, boy. Let me tell you, man.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
That's gonna be a tough game. They've better come sharp on Wednesday.
It is. It's gonna be all the games are gonna be tough.
It's so true. This was definitely not sharp.
This was not sharp.
We got our match preview show on Tuesday night, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow we got a call-in show actually tomorrow evening. So that should be a little bit of fun. I know 12th man gonna jump on that for sure because he want to debate me big time. Don't worry, 12th man. We can debate tomorrow. Call-in show tomorrow, so watch out for that. No match watch along on Wednesday. Obviously, Crab and Pops and myself, we all got work and just don't work for us. But we'll have a reaction show that night, and then we got preview show for Brentford to do.
Brentford
night weekend, and
then we got Saturdays to watch along for Brentford. Busy week for the Bajan Reds crew. Busy week.
Okay.
Yeah. Buzz, appreciate you coming on and doing the match reaction with the fellas. You are welcome each and every time. You just let us know.
Appreciate
it. You. Appreciate it. Everyone in the chat, big up for everyone.
Nice to meet you, man.
Big up, man. Yeah.
I got to check out your channel too.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You have to. I'll take you 3 points. Crappy tail game.
Every time.
I ain't happy about it, but I'll take you 3 points each and every time. But the Spurs in the mud. Anyone want to see expressions today?
Funny.
Did you see the transition?
Still celebrated.
One that was celebrating.
Where we scored the fourth.
End the stream. No, fam. Can't take it. End the stream.
These men are pissy. These men need to
I am done. I can't believe we keep doing that. I wanted to send you this video. I wanted to send you this video.
Oh!
Take off your shirt and lose, fam. How embarrassing is that? Jesus.
See at 12, man. I'm gonna bring the pin like Wu-Tang. Big up to the panel. Hit that like button I already did. Big up to everyone. Make sure you smash
Man,
that like.
bless.
Baz, tell everyone where they can come and find you on your channel.
Yeah, man. Look, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure meeting you guys. But you can find me on LVFC TV. That's my channel, just YouTube. My social medias are all the same, LVFC TV or Baz LVFC TV. I'm not really deep on the social medias just yet. The YouTube is just my thing. So yeah, you can find me on here or any other good Liverpool content creators. So yeah, big up, man. And make sure people are smashing up the likes, man.
Bless.
Yeah, big up. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yeah, man.
I can probably have myself another Guinness. Big
Ah.
up to you all.
I was drinking some rum here.
Yeah, I switch it up tonight.
Big up,
Big
Mr.
to you
Gill.
all.
Neil Gill in BIM.
Yeah.
Thanks for jumping on, buddy.
Yeah, bless
Yeah,
up in you.
appreciate it. Everyone at Barbados that jump on everywhere around. We appreciate your support. Love you guys all. Big up.
Later.
Bless.